I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving the Home Depot here in Brooklyn on Nostrand Avenue. Fix myself up. And I just finished buying some plastic tarp and some gloves, some Gorilla tape. Spent about $60 in Home Depot. Let me drink a little sip of my water. I know it's in reverse, but you're such a smart audience. Race is a Con Part 5. I'm inside of the Home Depot, picking up a few things. I have on, I should show you what I have on. I should show you what I have on. Look at what I'm wearing on my feet. And I'm wearing skinny jeans. You can see these are some skinny jeans I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm wearing these skinny jeans, a collar shirt, I did have a lumberjack jacket on. It's hanging. Well, it was hanging on the window. It's behind my seat then. Here it goes. So I had this on. So I had a lumberjack with these moccasins on, collar shirt, some skinny jeans. This is a pouch, alligator pouch, attached to my chest. Jacket was open. And a young black man stops me in the aisle and says, "You work here?" And I'll go, "Nah, I don't work here." And he goes, "Oh, you don't work here?" And then I says, "Look," and there's a guy approaching us. Mind you, I don't even have a mask on. There's a guy with a mask that says Home Depot on it with orange Home Depot apron. And underneath that, he's wearing an orange and green Home Depot shirt. And it says Home Depot on his mask, on his shirt, on the sweatshirt, on the smock, or not a smock, whatever that is. And I say to him, I says, "Yo, dude, man, if you was a white person, I would curse you out right now." And I laughed about it, because all my life, the first time it happened to me, I was hanging out with my cousin and her now wife. They were just friends at the time, maybe girlfriends, I don't know. But we went to the premiere. We went to FAO Schwartz. That's the toy store. Because she wanted to buy Star Wars memorabilia when the first episode 1 or whatever that was that came out. So episode 1 comes out. We're there, and she's asking me to help, carry a bunch of stuff for her. So I have, whatever she was doing. It's like an investment. She was like entrepreneurial style, buying all these toys. And a guy comes over to me and says, "You work here?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't work here." And she got so pissed off. She was just like, "Man, I hate when they do that. That's racist, this, that, and the other." And that was like one of my first times having that experience. And she was really, really pissed. And she's somebody that I respect. And I kind of was like, oh, okay, I could see what you mean. Like, because there was like a brown guy. And I was really, really young. I mean, I was like 23. And she was just like so pissed. And I took on that pissness the next time it happened. And it's happened to me about maybe 2 or 3 other times in my life. And I'm like, no, I don't work here. Do I effing look like I work here? And I've given people the business over that. So today I jokingly told the guy, if you were white, I would have cursed you out. And I now go to the section where the screws are, because I bought a bunch of screws. And I needed to fit the back of the screw with the screw, and I just was having such a hard time. And then the packaging didn't even tell you what's the right size that fits this bit. It was just like, and then I was just like, and then I just felt like Home Depot, if you're selling this size, then right there you should have bits they can buy. I gotta go to a whole nother aisle just to find the bit that'll fit onto that. And then they all these 5 different sizes. I don't want 5 different sizes. I just want this one size. So I'm looking through it, and the guy, he's also shopping or looking for stuff. I kind of see him in my peripheral. I paid him no mind. And after I'm there, I remember looking at my clock because they closed at 9, and it was like we had 20 minutes left. And I'm like, wow, I thought I had so much time because it was 40 minutes when I walked in until they closed. Now I'm like spending 15, 20 minutes looking for this damn screw bit. And he's like, you work here, right? And I go, no, sir, I don't work here. And he goes, oh. And then I was just like, if you was white, I would curse you out right now, right? He was like, I know, it happens to me too. I go to supermarkets and they asking me, do I work here? And this guy has an accent, like some sort of Caribbean accent, but he has the mask on, so I can't really see his face. But I looked at him and I said, this is probably a good thing that you asked me that today, because I had a young man 10 minutes ago ask me that. And when I was a kid growing up, I would be asked that, and I was taught to believe that it was racist. And you've helped me out tonight. He was like, how so? And I said, you helped me out because I realized that race is a con, and we are all doing the same thing. So when a white person stops a young man holding 5 toy boxes, who's, young, fit, I was like, just some young, fit guy standing there holding a bunch of boxes with my cousin's then girlfriend. And if he would have just seen that, like, yo, dude, look at this guy. He's shopping. But it wasn't that he just couldn't fathom the idea that I'm spending money on toys, even though there could be some truth to that. He was probably just desperate and wanted to get what he needed. It was like a frenzy in there. And he saw this guy. Maybe I resemble someone that he believed works there. I don't know his thought pattern, but what about these guys? Yo, how are you? You're back. You're here. You are appreciated. I'm going to recap really quickly. Throughout my life, I've been programmed to believe that when I'm at a store and a person asks me, do I work there, is because I'm a brown person, and because maybe they just can't fathom the idea that I'm shopping. And today, a young black man and an older Caribbean man asked me if I'm working at Home Depot, and I'm like, I'm in buck moccasins. I'm in buck moccasin and skinny jeans, and I got my alligator thing strapped to the front of my chest, and I'm wearing really, really nice glasses. I don't think a person that works at Home Depot can afford these glasses, and I say that respectfully. I don't mean any disrespect. But it just shows that race is a con. We are all doing the same things. We are all making the same mistakes. We had a young black man who thought I worked there, or at least he was so desperate to see if I worked there. I got you up on the big screen. Wow, I'm so impressed. I need to see the dermatologist and get rid of a few things, but hopefully you got me at 720, not at 720i, not at 1080p, not the progressive. I don't think I could stand up to the progressive. But we're taught to feel a certain way. We're taught to believe that when a person says to you, do you work here, he's minimizing you as the person. So it was great that the second person asked me that, because had it only been the one guy, I might have been having an attitude today. I might have just been driving like, what the hell's wrong? What's wrong with this guy? How he didn't see that I am shopping? And then I asked the guy, the older guy, I said, what about me that makes you feel like that I work here? He said, just the way you just kept looking for the things, and you was putting everything back. And I says, yeah, I took something, I looked at it, it wasn't what I needed, and I put it back. I didn't just drop it. Which, on top of all the tools, there's tons of stuff, people just are dropping, they're busting open the packaging, it's a lot going on. So it was a good thing that this happened, because I know that race is a con. I know that it's some sort of psyop that's been put out there, because we need to have a bottom. There has to be a bottom. And just because there has to be a bottom, and these are the realities, doesn't mean that humanity is not one. We're just one. The white man, the black man, the Asian man, the Japanese man, the Chinese man, the Indonesian. We're all human beings, and we're all doing the same stuff, and we all put our foot in our mouths. All of us, we put our foot in our mouths. These two guys put their foot in their mouth asking me that. But I will never say again to a person, if you were, I would curse you out. I'm never going to do that again. That day is over. Today, the ego is gone. I am totally trying to absorb. Let me get rid of this glare. I'm trying to absorb the reality of the world that we're in. I'm trying to recognize the power in change and the power in letting go of the ego. And that's what I'm doing now. I am letting go of this ego. And when a person asks me if I work there, I'm going to want to know, I'm going to say, no, I don't work here, but what are you looking for? Maybe I can help you. That's going to be my new thing, because I'm trying to turn off the screen, because there it goes. Boom. Look who stepped in the room. So let me move this there, move this here. Boom. And these glasses that I just bought, I got them without the glare protection. I'm wondering if that was a bad move. There's a lot of glare in these glasses. And the reason why I did that is because all my glasses, the glare protection after about 2 or 3 years starts to wear off. And wherever you wash the glasses most, it'll be peeling, and then you have to redo the whole thing. So I was trying to save from dealing with that. At least I wanted to see how it worked. So I'm not sure if I did the right move, but you have to find these things out. You are appreciated. I'm at the 14-minute mark. I'm actually going to turn on the star report after I switch off with this, because I just have to put this out there. Hashtag race is a con. We all put our foot in our mouths, and it's not racist to ask the young person that's working at the store if they work there. It's desperation. They're like at their wits' end. They're trying to find a product, and mind you, the lady's on the loudspeaker, and there's like no one there to help. Home Depot sucks. It's not like Lowe's and someplace else, Ace Hardware. This is like Home Depot's the worst. I have videos, and if I was a better YouTuber, I would be like, bing, go to the link right here, and see when I flipped out on Home Depot, because I have a video where I like lost my mind. I just thought I was gonna go viral. That's how I flipped out on Home Depot without any help. That was 4 years ago. I still have that video. I have hundreds of videos. Now I'm just putting them out there. You are appreciated. And let's never forget that hashtag race is a con. Solving Green, were you the one who sent me the $10 Cash App last night? I like your specs. Thanks. I appreciate you. I think that was you. I got a couple of Cash Apps last night, and I was really appreciative of that, you know? You know, it's value for value. Let's understand how this goes. So, once again, race is a con. Let's let the ego go. Let's open up our minds. Because if we just believe what we've been taught, we're never going to make it out of this. What is this? Some sort of test, I believe. And I've been good at tests most of my life. I've won. And I want to keep on doing that. And letting the ego go is my idea of the only way it's going to work. Thank you again. You are appreciated. And shout out to the big screen. Boom.